Hello, everyone. This is Maria from mariascraftingcorner.com. I kind of forgot. Uh, how are you guys? Oh my goodness. Oh, Sus, thank you. That is so kind of you. I appreciate it. I got your card. It was very beautiful. And um, actually, it was a pretty. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? It was a pretty low key day. The party is going to be tomorrow, just making sure the kids can come and all that good stuff. So yeah, it was kind of low key. I did take it off because I did have a couple of things and errands to do. Some of that was sending some of my Easter cards. I'm trying to get ahead of that because, oh my gosh, I had a few of them. I still have to send a few, but hopefully I'll do that on Monday. And then, of course, I mean, if you like Starbucks and you belong to their rewards program, they usually give you a free beverage on your birthday, and so I had to go and get that because I was out anyways, and so might as well. And let's see, I had a few errands to do, so that's kind of what it ended up happening. Hi, Christina, how are you? And then I came back home, and I was actually, quite honestly, guys, I'm gonna clean my glasses so I can actually see what I'm doing later. I was thinking I was gonna craft, right? And tell you that didn't happen. I was really excited about the idea, and it didn't happen. I had a couple of other things happening that I had to take care of, and so yeah, it was very sad because I really wanted to like get ahead for next week, but oh well. And let's see, but I did make some Tuscan. I hope it's pronounced that way. Hi, Renee. Hi, Margaret. Oh, thank you, Margaret. Thank you so much. Um, and so, yeah, Tuscan shrimp, and guys, it's delicious. I said, hey, Kiwi, how are you? I was thinking about you today because I'm gonna go rogue and you're gonna say something. I was like, oh my god, that's gonna be so funny. So I'm glad you're here. So yes, it was kind of low key, but oh, the Tuscan shrimp, guys, really really good. It was my first time making it. The only change I made was instead of olive oil. See, I was gonna say old olive. Instead of olive oil, I used butter. But that's just because I just love butter, so I can't help it. And that was it, guys. Really, really delicious. So let me know if you want it. I can probably still try to get it and put it up here. Kiwi. Yeah, I know. I know. So, you guys, I always try to be like this professional person and talk about all the stuff that's going on. I just want to remind you guys that um, there will be, not there is, there will be a sale here soon. I think it's April 9th for um, all the retiring products. Sorry, I swear I know how to talk today. Oh, yes. So let me do that before I move forward. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to bring and trust me, it's not like I didn't cook it I mean, didn't create it myself. I got it from the internet, just like things happen nowadays. But yeah, really, really good. I ooh Okay, this is the one. That is so funny. Okay, so there's the recipe. It's really really good. And also, like, I was thinking yesterday because one of my kiddos don't like she doesn't like shrimp, so I was thinking that probably is really delicious with chicken as well. I kept thinking, like, I did not do it, but Anyways, really, really good. So the recipe is there. Yeah, it's anyways. So I was telling you guys, this is not center, so I'm gonna move this instead now. That works. I was telling you that we're gonna have a sale for all the retiring products from the annual catalog and the new and the mini catalog, and it starts April 9th. And I know that I don't know if it was last video um or the last paper pumpkin kit. Now I'm a little confused, but we did talk about all these. Hey, Sonia, how are you? Oh, yes, yes, it's really good. So we talked about, the new coming catalog and all these good things and all these changes. And then we also talked about the fact that some of the prices are going up. And so I want to remind you all of that. So you go ahead and, I don't know, look into the things that you have or that you are going to need here soon. So, for example, they are getting rid of vellum, the vellum cardstock. And guys, I don't know. Hey Anita, how are you? I don't know if you guys have ever tried any other vellum that's not Stampin' Up, but I was so surprised when my hair is like so surprised when I actually bought the Stampin' Up vellum. So okay, of course you guys. Hey Judy, how are you? You guys know me well, right? Before I joined Stampin' Up, I have bought a I don't know, a big packet, probably not probably in Amazon, and of vellum, and I just was using it like no big deal. And then hey Crystal, how are you? When I began or became a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I was still rebellious. I was not buying it because I have like a chunk, and I still have some of it. And I finally got it, guys, and oh my goodness, the difference! And I know, I know when I did it, I got it. I think I mentioned it in here, but the difference, the thickness is amazing. So, for example, I got a couple of extra packets of that because I really like using vellum a lot. I think you probably have seen that, and it's gorgeous to use vellum. With embossing folders, for example. Anyways, I am getting a few of that. And of course, I got like some thick white cardstock and some regular white cardstock since we use it so much, right? Might as well. So that's something that I was, um, that I kind of put in my list of things that I need. I realized today that I'm really, really low on Mossy Meadow and Cherry Cobbler, I guess. Hello, back from Christmas. And I have, so bottom line, guys, make a list of what you need, like those basic things, the inks, the blenders, the paper, and buy it now because it's going to increase a little bit. And so it's not a whole lot. It kind of depends. It's not like tons and tons and tons of money extra. It's not like $5 worth of an increase, right? That would be probably crazy. But I would say it's a little bit. And so, for example, like if you make a lot of cards, it's going to put a dent, right? So again, make the most of it right now. Ooh, I don't know, Sus. I have no clue. I have never checked, to be fully honest with you. I just know it's much thicker. And like I said, it's, oh my gosh, it's such a big difference. Let me see. So this is my vellum packet. Hey, Miss Nancy, how are you? This is the vellum that I was telling you about. See how thin this is? And maybe I still have this packet and it says, no, it doesn't. That was wishful thinking. And then here is the vellum from Stampin' Up. And I mean, like, you can even hear it. Like the noise is so different, right? Can you hear it? It's impressive. So no matter what, get some vellum, guys. I think that it's totally worth it long term, especially if you like it, right? Like if you don't like it, fine, then don't. But I do like vellum a lot, so I am going to. Like I told you guys, I got some extra. It's on the way, by the way. I feel very sad because I didn't go to what was the name of that, to On Stage, and I see all the cuties and goodies and everything, and I feel like I missed a lot. So nothing I can do. Just wanted to let you guys know that I feel sad about it. Okay, I'm gonna show you what's in the box. Really, really quick. My gosh, that glare. Really quick because you probably have seen either you receive yours and you have it, or you've seen other demonstrators. I am doing this just because I usually do this, and if somebody's just joining and has not ever seen the kit, I wanted to see what's in the kit. Okay, so this month we had. That's a great idea. Kiwi saying she will get the watercolor pencils before they go up. I'm just going to move everything out of from the box so it's not in our way. Okay, so this month, guys, we got a free. Let me bring my um this is awful. Look at that. Sorry, guys. Maybe this one's a little better. We got a free stamp. Very beautiful. It's double. It's actually like triple stamping. Can't see that. Oh, Maria, what am I doing? So you can see it here. So you have the outline, you have the insides, and then you have actually four stamping. Oh gosh, I am so sorry, Nancy. I hope you're doing better. That's rough. So you can really play with this. This is a gorgeous set, guys. And it was for free. We got it for free this month. So I'm gonna put this one out of the way. Now the kit always brings um a new stamp set that is completely what's the name of this? That it is completely okay, guys. I forgot how to speak today. Um, a stamp set that you will not find anywhere else. That's much better, huh? Sometimes I try to say things one way and I have to like go back say it differently. And so I really like it. It has just a simple flower and then several sentiments. Beautiful, have a beautiful day. It's the little things that matter. That's probably going to be one of my favorites. And heartfelt thanks. I like that one very much as well. And you've been on my mind. Anyways, this is the set that we got, the stamp set. And then we have some beautiful sequins. I really like these guys. These are very beautiful. And then some, I'm gonna put them away. Some big dimensionals, and of course our friends. Some extra glue dots. One day, guys. One day I'm gonna use all those glue dots. I'm not sure when, but one day. This kit brings gorgeous, like wood cutouts. And so this is what I was talking about, Kiwi. I just think that if you're going to color this tree, uh, I will use the brown and the green. So it is a very nice kit, Susie. I agree with you. So I am going to use early espresso because that's the one we had last month, and so it makes sense to use just that one because most likely you probably have that, but I am really excited about these are gorgeous. And then we have some vellum, some, I would say this is probably gorgeous grape vellum, really beautiful. This is to put for decoration, and I always organize this by decoration, since here's some extra just a little bigger. And then areas to do our sentiments, which I really like. I really like the whole idea. The kit is really gorgeous. Now it brings 9 envelopes, and they have that like inside has that sky, you can see more or less there. And oh my gosh, I really love I really love the envelope, and B, I really love the inside. It's very beautiful. And then it has three card bases. So this is the first one. I like very much the fact that, that you have really two card bases, right? So if you like to like expand your kit, you just cut them in half and boom, you can turn this into 18 cards, right? So very, very nice. And this is beautiful art. Beautiful art. This is the second one. This opens differently, right, than ours usually, but that is just as gorgeous. Um, and then the last one is this one, a little bit simpler, but just as beautiful. I love them so much. These are the cards that you would be making. Sorry, guys. If you did the kit as this, right, as they design, and by the way, they are beautiful on their own. And don't forget that it brings all the instructions here, so it really makes it easier for you to follow. Bottom line, once you get the kit and you follow these instructions, you pretty much don't need anything else. And that's one of the things I really love these about the paper pumpkin kit, about Stampin' Up! Kits, because there are many kits from other providers, right? But they are like, which is fine, it's totally fine, which is here's several colors of cardstock and the stamps. And so it's to build, which is very nice. But it is also very nice to have something to go to and just be boom, boom, and get it done. Oh my God, Nancy, I swear we are all praying for you. So Kiwi, I keep all the paper pumpkin kits together. Except if they are really, really coordinating with a suite. So for example, um, what I do with this one is going to be one that I'm going to be put together with the Meandering Meadows stuff, because it's the same stuff, right? Really, pretty much. And so I like to keep it all together. Um, oh my God, yes, Kiwi. This is so fun. Yes, the envelopes are screaming to be cut up. And Nancy, yes, I completely agree with you. That is totally true. Um, but we'll keep praying for you, hoping that things get better. So the truth is, if it belongs to, or not belongs, sorry, if it coordinates with the suite, I keep them together. So for example, I don't know, a while back we had the one that matched the countryside in. I put them all together. There was the one that match with the rain and shine suite. I put them together too. So I just feel that if they're going to match, it makes sense to put them together so you're able to, kind of reutilize them as time goes. We're going to be doing today a card, and I don't know how it is called, to be fully honest. I did it, let me see, because I have my, I did it, it's like a W fold card. That's what I have. So I did this a long time ago. When I say a long time ago, it was like November 2021. And so yes, a while back. And I would say, if I am not mistaken, I got the initial inspiration from Lisa or maybe Jan B. I don't know. Hi Jeanette, how are you? One of the two. I can't recall, to be fully honest. At this point in time, I'm just reusing my own measurements because, well, it wouldn't make sense for me to go and look it up somewhere else, right? So, but that's what we're going to be doing. I just figured that this suite is one of those, or this kit is one of those that I'm going to make a confession actually. I struggle a little bit when you have this kind of paper or this kind of designer series paper or cardstock. And this is why it's so beautiful. I just, I I have a hard time kind of putting it to pieces, like cutting it in pieces in my brain. I don't know. Like, I don't know how you design your cards, right? But I usually put the pieces in my brain when, I don't know, falling asleep or whatever, right? We're getting distracted and I'm working and getting distracted because that happens. But this is one of those things that I just have such a hard time because it's so beautiful and I just can't cut it. I mean, like, let's be honest, guys. How many times have you seen me making cards with the Memorable Meadows suite? Once, I think we did a simple stamping Sunday, and that was it. Like, I really have a hard time with this cutting these. So hopefully, I do okay with with our kit. So we're going to need. I'm going to bring. I have already cut a few pieces. Yes, that's what it makes. So if you don't know, guys, we've been talking how to store these stamps from the paper pumpkin kit, and so I would say I agree with Kiwi. I so there it kind of depends. So here's the thing, right? Kiwi is saying she's thinking about putting all the stamps together so she can use them with the other DSP, and that's my first thought, and that's why I put them together. You know, if they coordinate with the suite, I put them together because they kind of belong in the same. Oh, good. I'm glad, Nancy. It's really delicious. Nancy's talking about the shrimp, guys. So that it's my thought. Now, here's where I struggle a little bit, right? Um, like it or not, so it's the paper pumpkin kit is great because, and I have to tell you, guys, uh, I really, really like um the stamps that it brings. Most of the time, they're really beautiful. But because I demonstrate, so I use the stamp set solid 1 month, right? And then I don't use them again, really, most of the time. So it's a little bit tough for me to reuse them for the videos. For other things, yes, I keep them there and I will reuse them as needed. But for the videos, I end up not using anything else. Okay, my hair is kind of like in my hair, and this is not ideal, but yeah, I can't stand it right now. Okay, so did I get it? Margaret, a slim line from this one. You can probably do. Might be rough to make a slim line. We can try to do that. Not today because I already have the stuff cut, but we can try later to do one. Or maybe if I have time and I stop talking, um, we can do that. I'm so sorry. I keep talking and talking and talking. Okay, so this is just a regular 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and we are 4 1/4 by 11, and we're going to score at 5 1/2. Okay, and we'll fold this here in a minute. We have a piece that is 11 inches by 2. You can do this smaller or thinner, right? 1 1/2, it's okay. I wouldn't go as small as one, but that's me liking. If you want it, thinner, it can be thinner. I have seen some in Pinterest that they do this much thinner, just almost like a small line. And this one we're going to score at 2 3/4. So we're going to line that 11-inch side towards the top of the trimmer and score at 2 3/4 at 5 1/2. And I'm going to open this at 8 to go to 8 1/4. And the truth is, all we're doing is dividing these in halves. And let me show you what I mean. So 2 3/4 is the half of 5 1/2, right? Or the half. And so that's what we did, right? Like we this is, once you put it together, it all should perfectly match because it's scored in half. So 5, 5, and then 2 3/4 and 2 3/4 really. It's so I will have all this information here soon, under the description box. So Nancy's saying, oh, that's a really good idea. So this is a really good idea, guys. If you want to read about it, she says that just starting a spreadsheet with stamp and dies, and um, putting the paper pumpkin kit together, something that coordinates, and putting the sentiments in a go-to category. That's very important. I think that if you're new and you like having an idea of what your paper pumpkin kits have, is the stamps is very important, I think. Okay, so this is going to go in here. Again, this is not exactly a super new card, or card that has never been done, right? And we're going to need 3 pieces of white that will mat this. And I forgot to say this, guys. I usually use only what's in the kit. I don't add anything but black paper and white paper, and my tools. Hey Deborah, how are you? So 3 pieces. This will be 4 and an eighth by, okay, it's 4 and an eighth by 5 and 3/8. And finally, we're going to need 4 pieces, and I'm going to keep the black. These measure 2 1/4 by 3 1/4, and then a white mat. And then we're going to have to cut together the rest of the stuff because I just did not have enough time. So let's get working. So for the front, and I think we've had this conversation enough, so you guys are not going to be surprised with what I'm going to say, which is, for the front, I really want to layer the front first, because whenever you have something in here, it just makes it harder to put the layers for me anyways. So we're going to start with the layers in here. And so I am going to bring this one. We have the advantage, guys, that we can totally cut these, or, and even if it has the score line, and just kind of ignore it. To be fully honest with you guys, we're going to ignore it. So those are 2 things. I am thinking, this is what I've been thinking, of putting this one first, and then, where's my friend, and then bring this piece just a little smaller on top, kind of something like that. I am doing this because you guys know, hi Kathy, that I don't pre-plan these very much, and so I'm doing these just to have an idea of what I like and what I want. And now that I see it like this, it feels too busy for me. So what that means for me is that we're going to use one of the envelopes that were screaming to be cut. So we are just doing what needs to happen. These envelopes are definitely gorgeous, guys, really beautiful, but they are going to help for a couple of things, and let me give you a couple of ideas, because we may not be able to use all those ideas. So but you can totally use this. Okay, I'm trying to fight here with this little piece of paper. You can use these almost as a stencil. So if you want to like go with I don't know, the sky, and then cut it and do the garden green. I don't know. You have many options with this, and use again like a stencil. So totally save it, guys, because it's a beautiful one. Yes, I got lost all of a sudden, Kiwi. I was like, what is she talking about? But yes, you're totally right. If you if you like treat that here and you just like really really use your bone folder and push a little bit, it's going to be less noticeable. Will it be noticeable? Maybe. Is it like a big deal? No. Right? Like, I'm just going to say, guys, I don't ever struggle with certain things, and that's one of them. So I am going to come here. So this is pretty big. I'm going to come here and cut these at 4. And I'm using the side that was close to the fold, and it was kind of like being ugly. And now I'm going to cut these at 5 1/4. So this is my second layer. So it's 4 by 5 1/4. Yes, Kiwi, they needed to be cut up. I totally agree. And this is how this is going to go. And now let me ask you this. Do we use black or not? It may be that we need to. This has some black, which is why I thought about it. So let's cut these. I'm going to cut these at 4 1/2. So as you guys can tell, I am totally saving this piece because we can totally work with this later on. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cut these at 3 1/2. But I am going to, let me see, guys. 3 1/2 would be there. Nope, I want a little bit more of that sky. So here you go. Okay. And to be fully honest, see, like, I really like how this looks matte in that sky looking picture, not picture, art. I guess it's art, right? So we are going to put these in dimensional. So we're not going to do her just yet, but we're going to do this or right now. I keep thinking maybe it shouldn't be black. But now it's too late to debate, huh? I'm going to go with the black today because that's initially how I envisioned it. And then we can reevaluate in the next video. I definitely like the black and white color combination, but sometimes it just makes it so much darker, right? And so that's why I'm not super sure about it. But I would really like to be able to use 2 different layers, and in order to do that, I will have to use the black. Now, I have to tell you, because otherwise, and I have done this in the past, right? And I would be, quote unquote, creating the cardstock using blending brushes with the garden green, but the garden green, it just does not. Like, it works well a little bit, but not a whole lot, because there is, maybe in this one there's more garden green, but I would have preferred, for example, Pretty Peacock. And we didn't get that, so there's that. Okay, so we're going to come back to these later on, and just making sure that looks decent, and we're going to go inside. Now for the inside, I had already decided, so what's going to happen is my envelopes are going to grow pretty quickly. I can tell that already, because I had already decided that I wanted the same, kind of to keep continuity in the card, like the same paper. And so we're going to do the exact same thing we did before, and I'm going to focus here. So we'll finish this, guys. Kiwi. Oh my god, that is so funny. So, you know what? Every so often, I really think about it because, like it or not, right? Um, most of the demonstrators that do paper pumpkin kit alternatives, most of them end up using extra cardstock, which makes a lot of sense, right? Because um, it's definitely easier that way. I just feel that I want to stick to this way. So later on, so it's just like what makes it different, right? Like, I don't know. I guess my thought is, why would you come and see my alternatives if they are going to be kind of similar to everybody else's, right? In the sense of they're going to have the different cardstock and everything, and it's also a good, like a good exercise, right? To challenge your brain to do something different. So, anyways, all in all, that's what I'm thinking. Like I said, guys, this is totally going to be able to, you will be able to use this as a stencil. Um, okay, so we have 3 panels, right? 2 panels that are going to go on top of that white panel as we work with our layers. And here they are. Oh, I saw somebody talking about they don't have a Starbucks close to their house. I have to tell you guys, okay, 2 things. Yes, Kiwi, it is a challenge. And I think that that's part of what really pushes me, because I really like the challenge idea. Um, I of course I couldn't do it if I didn't add white and black, or at least white or black. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. Um, so, anyways, but I also think that there is some people that join me here in order to see other ways to use their paper pumpkin kit without having to, you know, make a different investment, which was, and I know I've told you guys this, it was really the reason why I started the paper pumpkin kit alternatives, because I have a couple customers that they're crafters, but they don't have like tons of Stampin' Up specific, and so, I just wanted to give them like extra options. Yes, yes. Oh my God, yes. So remember that strip, that black strip that measured 2 inches. This strip is going to go here, right? And the whole goal is that this is going to close like this, and I'm pushing this. And when it opens, then you'll have these kind of pop up. I'm just trying to see something, guys. I'm feeling like I would like to change this a little bit, but I'm not going to. Oh yeah, that's far away. Yeah, I wouldn't go for the Starbucks. It was just funny. Thank you, Renee, for reminding me that I was talking about it. I'm gonna make these. I'm gonna cut these 1.5 instead of 2, guys. I feel that it's too much black, and so I am going to. Or do we want it to be white? Maybe that's the point. Okay, I'm gonna bring the white here because it just felt too dark, guys. I don't know what Tim Hortons is, guys. So, what is it, like a coffee shop? And we're going to go at 2 3/4, and we're going to score 5.5, and we're going to score. And just because I am kind of lazy, I'm going to turn this around and align at 2 3/4 and score, because we talked about it, right? It's the same measurement. I think I like white better, guys. Right? Instead of the black. Yeah, I really like it better, guys. So I'm gonna stick with white, and then I wanted to bring this up because we need to fold valley, then mountain and valley. Okay, I missed Susie. I see your comment about Jan B. Is that are you talking about the card? This card? I'm kind of confused. Um, ah. Ooh, white is better, says Judy. Thank you, Judy. Yeah, I think it looks a little better, guys. And so, yeah, beautiful, huh? So, I'm just going to add these. Okay, white, everybody. Ooh, so we'll keep talking about coffee, and I'm getting distracted. I'm going to move on, guys, because I don't want to get too distracted. I'm opening one of the others that I've got some of the extra tear and tape that I have from Paper Pumpkin Kit. And we are going to go ahead and take the backing. I like my tear and tape, guys, very much. You know that. And what I'm going to do, let me bring this back in here. So bottom line, I need to put this in a place that it's going to open well. So my thought is, that's why I put the tear and tape. I'm gonna align it here, all folded already. And I'm gonna align it here with my white layer. So there it is. And I'm centering, making sure that it's more or less in the same spot, in the middle. And right there. And now I'm going to close. And we have one ready. And now we're going to go with the other one. Yes. So Kiwi saying tear and tape rocks. I really like tear and tape very much. The only reason I use glue more here, it's because no, you're not distracting. I like the conversation. It's because I don't have to take off the backings. It takes 2 seconds, but those are 2 seconds, right? And so I'm going to bring this back up in here, and that is your card. So very basic. So let's see, now I like the backing with the black because you have the white, and I really like that. Now I like that. Let me bring all our pieces, and I'm thinking what? I'm going to use this card base to play with this. I'm looking for my glue. You guys are so funny. You're very, very funny. So my first thought is always what goes in the front, right? And so this is how I'm going to do it. I now decided. Thank you, guys. I'm going to put, this is going to be a heartfelt thanks. I really like thanks cards. I use them the most because I send them to the clients when they order something. So I use them the most. And we are going to bring this. So bottom line, this one is, the white one is 2 1/8 by 3 1/8. And so I'm going to bring my thing here. I'm going to make, making an educated choice. So we said 3 and 1, 3.5. So 3.25. So this needs to be 3. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to see what I want. So I'm going to cut a tiny piece of these here. Maybe like that. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to bring this in here. So we need 3. I just want to be able to have some of the like grassy area. So I'm going to move all the way until I see the grassy area, right? And I'm going to cut that. And now I'm going to come back here and go to 3. Sorry, guys. I know it's confusing. But that's how my brain works. And I know not everybody likes to see my brain working. I hope I didn't destroy this. And we said 2. So I'm going to start with this one. Yeah, okay. We're going to cut this one in 2. So this is our first tree. And I'm going to follow the, yeah, it fits, guys. I was kind of like struggling there. It's going to follow the card base in the, like the picture, mostly. That flower is gorgeous. It is, to me, you know, I always say things that, you know, it is sad that I choose not to, because that's a flower that you could color and it'll be so easy to color. And it's, I just think it will be wonderful to color it. So, okay, so I'm going to bring our beautiful tree. And this one is going to go in here. Okay. That's our first one. And then I'm going to bring the next one, which is going to be this piece. And we said it's 2. So I am cutting this at 2. And look at my luck, guys. Like, it's a little bit before the fold line. So that is super cool. Oh my God, Nancy, you're so funny. Hi, Miss Brenda. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to bring this, goes in here. Okay. Sorry, I got silent there for 1 minute. So this one, so here's what I always think when I'm making these cards. Sorry, guys. I was just wondering if it would be a good idea to cut, like fussy cut one of these flowers and try to like make a statement with them. But I just don't see it very much. So okay, let me move. Sorry. Thinking. Okay, so this one is going to go here. And I did a mistake, and I'm glad that you guys screamed at me. I was getting too chin. Okay. Okay, drying this. My bad, guys. In this case, just put the glue in the little strips. Probably easier. Now on the right side is always better. And there we go. Okay. trying to see here the distance between here and here, right? And just putting it there, making sure it's on the same. Oh, hi, Lisa. How are you? Thank you. I appreciate that. And now we have these two. Oh, here it is. So my first thought is we'll bring our flower. And I'm going to say this. I am going to say this. I am doing this with garden green because that's what's in here. But I will totally suggest that you use fresh freesia or gorgeous grape or something else. I feel that the yes, I know. Thank you. Sometimes I was just not paying enough attention. I would totally suggest to use a bluer color because so the kit is mostly emphasis on blues, right? Or cool tones. So the blues, the gorgeous grape, the fresh freesia, the pretty peacock, those are colors that are definitely cooler, right? And so in spite of the fact that it has some garden green, like it just does not really matches. But that's what we got, guys. So I'm gonna put this one in here just to make sure it's all okay. I would say again, I would totally suggest you do it that way. Use another color if you have it, right? If you don't have it, then fine. But if you don't have it, if you have some other color, sorry, just go ahead and use another color. I know. I think about it often about I should just, go change. But anyways, we're not going to. It's not going to start today. We're not going to start it, right? No way, Jose. Sorry, it's my big head there. Okay. And I think I made a mistake here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the card is going to close. So that's the big advantage. And what I'm going to do in here, guys, is I'm just trying to see how to create some movement in here. So kind of, do I want to, you know what I'm saying? Ah, pretty peacock. Yes, I agree. I agree, Miss Kiwi. You don't have to convince me. So I'm going to cut, and this one at 2. And another one at 2. Okay. And so let's see if this works. It's just an idea. So I'm thinking of building this a little bit, but without, kind of like that, but without being just one panel. And it looks like they don't fit. They need to be a little. So let's cut. I think it needs to be like about happy accents. Completely agree. I'm going to cut about an 1/8 on each panel. I'm going to bring this here. And then I'm going to cut the 1/8 on the other sides because this one, follows. So it follows the line there. The picture is complete, not follows the line. Sometimes I just don't know how to say things, and it's just so funny. And so we'll bring this one, and we'll see if that other one fits. And we'll cut. I think it goes like this. So let's cut another 1/4 in here. Another 1/8. Sorry, guys. And it fits. Okay. So So it's interesting because usually there are, oh, I just thought of something. I could have used the vellum, huh? Forgot the vellum. I forgot about the vellum because there's one that is thick enough that I could have used. Oh well. Let's keep going. Guys, for real, Maria. Do you see how my brain works when I get distracted? Okay, I'm gonna bring my silicone craft sheet. So my thought is, should we use the velluming here just to create difference? I don't know if difference is the right word. Just to create some. I forgot. Turn it. Yes, Miss Judy. I heard it. I heard you almost. Um, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I'm missing. You know how we usually have like cutouts and other things. I know that we have those beautiful wooden ones, but I'm missing my cutouts too. Use it in the front. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going with my idea and oh well. So we're going to bring my piece here that we had to put away because Maria was wrong. Our second piece. No to the vellum. Thank you, Kathy. And then our last piece in here. Yeah, I like it. It creates some sort of movement, I guess. Movement is what I am thinking of. It's like, so it's not the exact same thing. And what are we? Ooh, I did not see that beforehand, Judy, but that's a great idea. So Miss Judy in Facebook is saying to stamp the flower and add it to the vellum. That's a good idea. I didn't think about it. I'm just going to go ahead and finish this the way it is right now. But that would have been an amazing idea. I'm just sad I didn't think of it. Okay. And we got it, guys. So I'm going to hold here for 1 second so these interest. Thank you, Kiwi. A simple word like interest. Huh. Anyways, so what goes in the front? Remember we had cut this one, created these in here, and yes, my thought, I guess, was to bring our, here it is. We're going to use these. Because I really like this color combination. And our heartfelt thanks. I'm just hoping heartfelt thanks. Know what? Renee? Uh-oh. Just what I figured, it was not going to fit. Huh? Where does these fit then? I'm guessing it fits in this. Okay, Renee is saying no. And I don't know what to what. Now I'm super confused. Please, somebody tell me. No to what? I'm going to clean my little flower. Okay. Whew. Renee, I was like starting to panic there for a minute. Let's move that one here. Let's see how this goes. Sorry, guys. Yes, Anita is saying that the DSP is lovely, and it definitely is a very beautiful. Okay, guys, I am confused. What did I do? What did I do? My big head there? Yeah, sorry, guys. Kiwi, that's what? I'm confused. Tell me, tell me. Okay. So my thought is we're going to bring this one here, and these are all the same. I don't know if you guys can tell. Okay, guys, I'm already confused. I don't need any more confusion, right? And I'm going to bring my little tree here. Maybe I shouldn't. Just kidding. Because it takes quite a lot of space. So, so Judy and I are thinking the same thing. She's saying no bell on the front because it covers too much of the DSP, and I kind of agree with that. And I'm not going to use the sentiment. Sorry, guys. I know it's late and I should talk less and all that good stuff. I'm sorry. Okay, so see what I was telling you guys, that it's so hard to use this paper because you just don't want to put anything in front of it, right? Like, it's so beautiful. You just like, no, nothing in front of it, please. It is rough. Okay, I'm gonna bring this one that says it's the little things. And okay, I'm getting somewhere now. I wanted to put this in dimensionals, but I just, it's just not going to work for the tree. I forgot. Oh, okay. Thank you, Renee. Oh, thank you, Miss Nancy. You know, that's one of the differences between Paper Pumpkin Kit and our like my regular. This one is going to go in dimensionals, like the Tuesday video, and it is that I the Tuesday video I have really like worked the process, right? Like, by the time I come on live, I've made the card 2 or 3 times, most of the time 3, right? Sometimes if I'm lucky 4. And so I'm gonna bring this one like that. So many things you could bring here. It's so sad. So I would say if you have, this one is a little, I still have this one. This let me bring it. Sorry, guys. If you have some of these ribbon, this will look lovely. Lovely. This is one of those. You can bring, this is the cheer ribbon, the one that comes in a combo pack for 3. That one, this one will also look very lovely. So I would love to add some ribbon there. I can't but I'm giving you ideas. There's also, oh my god, this one from the mini catalog, that will look so cute in there. So there's options to add to these if you know extra. So just be mindful of that you could totally add stuff to that. if you wanted on that. The advantage is that the sorry, putting away my ribbons. That the oh, thank you guys. The advantage here is that we have these gorgeous gems and oops. And I really, I mean, there's things, when you like something, I really, really like this. These are so, I don't know, it's hard to see it. Can you see? And if you have it, it's just, it has, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Look at the colors in it. Anyways, I'm going to bring this one that has some more pinkish in it. So the last thing is, do we do this or do we not? While we wait for answers, I'm going to bring my dauber and we're going to use the daubering here. And I am purposefully leaving some areas whiter and some areas darker, right? If you're able to use another color, then you can play with this. And let me bring the early espresso. Oops, sorry guys. That was kind of loud. And I'm just going to like really lighten my early espresso and put it on top of parts in the green. So we have, again, some different colors. And I'm going to bring my garden green again. So Judy definitely does not want a tree. I got you, girl. I got you. Okay. No tree. But that way, with just that extra green, I mean, early espresso, we created almost another color, right? So, isn't this super cute? Yeah. I So I'm gonna have a hard time here, guys. Definitely, I'm gonna have a hard time. I'm gonna say this right now, since we're just starting this series of paper pumpkin kit for the month of March, and it is. I'm gonna struggle to use only garden green with this kit. Um, yeah, that's my honest confession. Um, because it's too dark, right? Like kind of what I was telling you earlier. The whole paper, it has green, but it does not have, like, it's not the emphasis of the paper. And so, I don't know, fresh freesia, Highland heather, um, gorgeous grape, like those are colors that I will love to use, but I can't. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Well, my thought is we can probably use it for another set, right? So for another card, so it doesn't matter if we don't use today. But thank you. Yes, Renee is saying that she likes the tree colored instead of plain. Me too. I like. So this is what I'm going to say. I like the wood die cuts very much, but I just like if it were in another in different colors, for example. Thinking out loud, you guys remember the colors for the paper pumpkin kit that we had for October? I want to say it was a name, the one that was like blessings and thank you, or thankful, or blessings, the one that Chili designed. I don't know if you guys remember that one. So that one will take the color of the tree very well, like these wooden color. I think it just there's not as much in here with these colors again because they're so blue, right? So cool. Okay, so no tree. Nancy says she would struggle using the wooden elements. I was thinking of that. Margaret's saying, should we put the tree inside? Maybe there. I think I agree with you. I like that one. And it doesn't make it extremely thick. So I'm going to follow Margaret's suggestion. And we're going to put the tree inside. And it fits like it was meant to be. And I'm going to let it be there so it stays dry. I really like it. Against this, it's hard to see. It's hard to see in the camera. Like in person, it looks really good. In the camera, it seems like it's dragged, but it's not that dragged. When you like again in person, it really looks well. So, and okay, guys, we are done. On the third panel, were you thinking of this one, Margaret? I thought about that, but I don't think it will cover this, so I didn't like it. Let's try it just for the sake of trying, right? See, like it would not have covered it. So, but it would have been a great idea just leaving the tree there on a white background. Oh, wouldn't, yes, that sounds beautiful. Okay, so a very simple card, guys. And but I really like it. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Kathy. I think that this is the perfect place. And again, it really pops up in real life. Um, so if you make this card, you'll see this one is not perfectly, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's a little cricket, but I'm leaving it. I'm not even looking there because I don't want to have to like remove anything. Okay, well, guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. This is a beautiful kit. I am not sure. So I have a few ideas, which makes me happy. I have a few ideas for our next couple of events, a couple of videos. But oh my God, I do struggle with this paper, and you guys can totally tell. I'm pretty sure you guys can totally tell how much it pains me to cut this thing. Like it's just so cute. I can't help it. It's so beautiful, right? So um just in case you're gonna see me struggling through through the whole process because I just really like the paper, right? Like it's just so beautiful. It's what, see, you guys were struggling the same way I was in the sense of don't put anything on top of the flowers, then you'll cover the paper. And so, oh, Nancy, yeah, it's lovely. And I feel the same way. I just feel it's hard because it's so beautiful, right? So bottom line, just what it was exactly I thinking, just like this is enough. Doesn't need anything. Put the sentiment here. Not even a white, right? Just like plop the sentiment there and it'll be ready. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I forgot to do my little thingy. Haha, there it is. Ding. I love it. It's so cute. But yeah, if you like it, guys, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you don't mind sharing, it helps me immensely here in YouTube. And we talked about that, is that organic growth that is so helpful. Thank you, Lisa. And so just help me out here. And the other thing I was going to say is, let me check so I don't lie to you. But I think we are, you know, getting closer to our, not getting closer, we're halfway to 4,000 subscribers. So go ahead and tell your aunt and your uncle and your family to go ahead and like and subscribe. Thank you, Nancy. Right? Where's the love? I hear you, Miss Nancy. Thank you. But really, and if you don't want to give it a like, don't give it a like. But if you really like the video, then just do. Anyways, whew. Okay. So for those of you that are here, that will be seeing each other on Sunday. I sent the video for the coloring class. I sent the link for the coloring class earlier, and it's also in the Facebook group. So please, we're going to be working on that cheerful basket, and I gotta tell you guys, I really, really like it. I showed the team earlier, not the team, but the group earlier. The apples, and it was so funny. I'll tell you guys about all of it because it was totally mistake. Happy mistake. Who was Kiwi? Was it you that was talking about a happy mistake? Yeah, that was a happy mistake, and it's just lovely. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Let me come back up here. I don't know why I keep talking there in the corner. um let's see, there I am. Yes, Anita, see you Sunday. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope that or yeah, your week, your evening, and the weekend. I and the stamp, Nancy, the stamp file is in the Facebook group. Did you get there? Let me know. We can chat in Facebook if you want. But I uploaded it today, Nancy. It was Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth. Because I swear to God I had uploaded it, but I didn't. Yes. The link is not in the email, it's in Facebook. Do you want me to? Well, I'm not going to resend it now, but I can send it from now on. But it's in the files area, and I just uploaded, so it should be in the one of the first posts. So let me know, guys. So no, really, it was me. I had not uploaded it, so I hope that it went through because I did. See, today I'm pretty sure I did. um, let me double check. And this, sorry guys, we're just discussing some technicalities. Let me see if I find it. Just want to make sure it's there. So yes, it is there. It's lower down. So this is what I'm going to do, guys. Here, after this is done, I'll send the link um, via email. That may be easier. Okay, I'll send it after I'm done here. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. I already said that, but and okay, good, it's there. And a wonderful weekend, and I promise to post pictures of my party tomorrow because I'm very excited. I really like parties. So finally, oh, you guys, I'm going with my daughter for petties. So cute. Having, okay, oh, Kiwi, you have my email, right? Why don't you send me your phone number via email, if that's okay, Kiwi, so I can we can chat a little bit about the blenders. Okay. Okay. Good. Well, ladies, sending lots of love, and hoping that you have a nice evening. And I'm not gonna say it again. Okay. Bye, guys.